Sherlock came to the board of directors of the investment company. It turned out that the CEO of their company disappeared. Under the leadership of the secretary, Donna, Sherlock entered the CEO's office. Sherlock found that none of the books on the shelves were turned over. Only one book was cracked. After opening it, he found that it was a booklet, which recorded the sexy photos of some women. Sherlock found the CEO's accountant in the address book of the computer, who was in charge of all the running water. Sherlock directly asked the accountant out to meet with him and directly asked him about the CEO's affairs. The accountant had no choice but to explain everything that had happened because the accountant had a scandal. Sherlock came to the CEO's villa and found that he had died due to an overdose of drugs. Sherlock analyzed the anomalies of the CEO's death. There were no scratches on his arms, and the things inside the refrigerator were neat and tidy. He surmised that the murderer, in order to fake the scene of Peter's accidental death, firstly put the same kind of drugs into his food. When CEO passed out, dragged him to the sofa and injected him with the drugs so that he wouldn't leave any signs of a fight inside the house. And also, the police listened to Sherlock's deduction and remarked that the scenario he had hypothesized was as if he had been there. Sherlock is dumbfounded because he was a drug addict before. Sherlock then begins to analyze the company's employees who have died in the last 10 years and discovers that a surprising 4 other executives have died in accidents. Sherlock is at a loss as to where to start when he suddenly realizes that the emergency contact registered on the CEO's operating order is actually Donna, the secretary. Sherlock goes straight to Donna and analyzes how the deaths of the 5 top officials benefited the CEO, but were just as direct beneficiaries to Donna. Just as he's pressing the issue, Donna pulls a stun gun out of her bag and stuns Sherlock. While waiting for Sherlock to wake up, he realizes that his hands are cuffed and his feet are locked. That's when a message comes in on Sherlock's phone. Sherlock warns that if the message isn't returned, the contact will call the police and keep sending it over and over. Donna used Sherlock's phone to reply to Watson's message. Sherlock is taken to the villa area by Donna and held at gunpoint. Suddenly there are sirens, and Sherlock fights back and stuns Donna point blank with a taser. It turns out that Sherlock never replies to messages with more than 5 words at a time, and his contact notices the anomaly.